I've said it once, and I'll say it again. FIFA 20 Career Mode is shaping up to be one of the most exciting experiences in years when it comes to brand new Wonderkids being added into the game. This year's young and high potential prospects are like never before, hailing from all over the world, and with new dynamic potential in FIFA 20, there are plenty of new Wonderkids to sign this year in your saves that you should be getting really excited about. Following up last week's video of the top 10 new Wonderkids, in today's video, we're covering 10 more new Wonderkids that you need to sign in FIFA 20 Career Mode. Before we get into the list, make sure to smash that like button down below if you're hyped for FIFA 20. Hit subscribe for more FIFA 20 Career Mode content coming your way. Ring that notification bell to stay notified. And in the comment section down below, what Wonderkid are you most hyped to sign and use in your FIFA 20 Career Mode saves? Let me know down below, and let's get straight into the list. So in no particular order, we're going to kick things off here with the first Wonderkid on the agenda today. It's going to be the first talent on the list, SEBASTIANO. It's yet another Inter Youth Academy product. The 17-year-old Italian is a striker slash center forward, can pretty much play anywhere up front, and is the next big thing coming out of Inter at the moment. He's had a lot of hype behind him, especially in preseason. He's been getting a lot of games and just wasn't in FIFA 19 because he wasn't in Inter's actual first team senior squad. But this season it's different. Esposito has been promoted from their Primavera, which is like the youth academy, to their senior team. So we might even be seeing him getting some Serie A game time, maybe even some Champions League game time. Who knows what Antonio Conte has planned with this special talent. But hopefully for Inter fans, they don't sell him like they have with Zaniolo, who's gone on to achieve great things at Roma, and also with Pinamonti, their striker, who's been tearing it up in Serie A, now at Genoa. With Icardi out the door at Inter, I really see like he can, grasp the opportunity to go ahead and prove himself. But now with the signings of Lukaku and possibly Alexis Sanchez, it might limit his game time this season. I'm just really hyped to use him in FIFA 20 Career Mode and grow him throughout the season. I've probably put him with a potential of around 86 to 88, somewhere in that range. I feel like he's one of the more hyped up Wonderkids in Italy at the moment, just because he had a really decent under 19 Euros this year. Sebastiano Esposito, a player which a lot of you guys were recommending and commenting down below on the last video, and someone who I definitely keep my eye on going into FIFA 20, and he's definitely going to be in the game from the get-go. Keep him on your wish list, you won't be disappointed. So moving on from the Italian, we focus our attention towards the first Englishman on the list, and that is going to be HARVEY, another highly requested player you guys were commenting down in the comment section. The 16-year-old has recently moved from newly promoted Fulham to Liverpool this season, and is now playing for the current European champions, getting a bit of pre-season game time. Not sure how much he'll feature in Jurgen Klopp's plans and ideas for the future, or even this season, but he was a Wonderkid with a lot of hype coming out of the Fulham Youth Academy, was one of the youngest players to make an appearance in the Premier League at 16 years of age. He will definitely qualify to be in FIFA 20. He can play on the right wing and left wing. I'm expecting probably around an 88 potential on him, not just because that's my personal view, probably because, he's English, who have a lot of hype around him from the media, but I don't really think he'll have too much game time. He'll probably feature more in the under 21s for Liverpool in the Premier League, but that's just my opinion. Who knows what Jurgen Klopp's got up his sleeve. But HARVEY Elliott has a lot of English football fans are very excited. He's got a lot of promise, a lot of potential, and I'm sure he'll be a bargain pickup in your FIFA 20 Career Mode. HARVEY Elliott could be the next big thing over there in Merseyside, and is definitely one to keep on your shopping list going into FIFA 20. He is going to be an extremely popular Wonderkid in Career Mode this year. So now we shift our attention towards the Scottish League. It is going to be the Wonderkid that everyone is talking about this season, that everyone has been hyped about for so long now. We've done a growth test on him on the channel. It is KARAMOKO DEMBELE. The Scottish Wonderkid, I want to say, plays for Celtic and got his debut last season. Will definitely feature more this season if he doesn't get injured or whatnot, but 16 years of age, he was one that a lot of people were requesting in the first video, and I can't believe I missed this guy out. I should have included him, and here he is. I've predicted probably about a 90 potential for him. I know it's pretty high, but I want to give someone that 90 potential, and I just feel like the hype is there for him. But he can play on the right wing, left wing, kind of like HARVEY Elliott is a right left winger. But Celtic fans can get extremely ecstatic about this guy. KARAMOKO DEMBELE is going to be getting his FIFA debut in FIFA 20, and he is going to be an insanely popular. If I thought Harvey Elliott was going to be a popular signing, KARAMOKO DEMBELE is going to blow that out of the water. He could be one of the poster boys of career mode this year. Make sure to pick him up. And now we have an interesting wonder kid to delve into right here. We have HUGO FELIX. You might recognize that last name. That's because he's the younger brother of JOAO FELIX, the Portuguese wonder kid that has recently made his move to Atletico Madrid. HUGO FELIX, he's still at Benfica in their youth academy. You know, if you watched my What If Benfica video, that they are known for having a brilliant youth academy over there in Portugal. Benfica are just on a madness with their youth talent. And HUGO FELIX, he's only 15 years of age for now, so he won't be in FIFA 20 from the get-go. However, we can hope he'll be added in the March squad update and will be turning 16, and therefore will be allowed to be added into FIFA 20 career mode for all of us to use. I guess there'll be two FELIX brothers we can look forward to in career mode. He can play literally anywhere up front. Just a great Portuguese talent and definitely one to keep your eye on. I've given him an 85 potential just for now. I'm sure that'll skyrocket in a couple of seasons time. There's a new set of Portuguese brothers in town, and I'm sure they're going to take over the footballing world in little to no time. HUGO and JOAO FELIX are going to be definitely ones to pick up in FIFA 20 career mode. So we're going to shift our attention towards our second English wonder kid on the list. It's the 16-year-old striker slash winger Louie Barry. And this one's kind of left field, as not too many people knew about him before his big move to Barcelona of all clubs. But at such a young age too, Louie Barry has made the step from West Brom to Barcelona. Yeah, one of the weirdest moves of all time. Barry took everyone by surprise this summer, and the 16-year-old will be in FIFA 20, and he's one that a lot of you guys down in the comments below have been really hyped about. Still only 16 years of age. I've given him an 86 potential, and he's just a player to have in the corner of your mind. Louie Barry, can he prove the doubters and the haters wrong over there in Barcelona? He's taken a risk, he's taken a leap, and we'll see if it pays off for him in the not too distant future. But Barry is surely a player you guys should be looking at signing in FIFA 20 career mode. So we're going to be moving on to our first French wonder kid on the list. Yet another young prospect with an absolutely crazy hairstyle, a crazy afro on him. It is Noah Massengo. The 18-year-old French midfielder was let go by Monaco in Ligue 1. He made his debut for them in the French league, and it's another French wonder kid that has made their move to England. This time Massengo is off to the championship, the second division. Is Bristol City taking the plunge on the youngster? He can play as a center attacking midfielder, a central midfielder, and a DM, so he's a very versatile midfielder and could do a job for them in the championship. It's a bit of an out there signing, it's a bit of a risk for Bristol, but it might pay off for them. I've given Noah Massengo about an 89 potential. There's a lot of hype around this guy. You just know with your French wonder kids, they're of top quality, they're high quality, and Massengo, Javi Simmons, and Hannibal Mejbri literally look the same. They literally look like triplets. But the Afro gang will be strong in FIFA 20, as they'll all be in career mode for you guys to use, and he's been another player that has been hyped up by a lot of you guys down in the comments below as well. Can he take the championship by storm this season? We're gonna have to find out, but I'm 100% sure he's gonna take over career mode this year. So we'll shift our attention towards the first South American wonder kid on the list. It is gonna be the 15-year-old Fernando OVELAR from Paraguay. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but earlier on last season, he kind of burst onto the scene as a 14-year-old kid, scoring a goal for Cerro Porteño, I might have butchered that name, in a Paraguayan derby, and I literally went crazy on Twitter. Everyone was hyping this guy up. I mean, even I was hyping this guy up, making a growth test video about him. However, the Paraguayan wonder kid will be turning 16 on January the 6th. Literally in the new year 2020. Should be seeing a squad update with Fernando OVELAR in it. The Paraguayan league unfortunately is not in FIFA, so therefore OVELAR will not be in FIFA unless he makes a European move, literally a move anywhere in the world where the league is in FIFA. Should be seeing him in a squad update in January or even February at the latest in 2020 throughout the FIFA 20 game cycle. This one could be hit or miss. This one could just not be in FIFA 20 whatsoever, but we gotta have hope here. Let's cross our fingers and hope it happens for the career mode fans. Come on, Cerro Porteño, sell him off, sell him to a club in FIFA so we can use him in career mode. I know that sounds a bit selfish, but come on, I just want some more wonder kids in FIFA 20 career mode. Is that too much to ask, EA? So we'll move on to the 8th wonder kid on the list. It's another South American, this time the Brazilian JOAO Pedro. Not to be confused with the Brazilian that plays for Cagliari in Serie A. This is a brand new talent from the Brazilian team Fluminense in the Brazilian Serie A, and has recently agreed a January transfer move to Watford in the Premier League. Watford have got their hands on another young young Brazilian talent. However, the move won't be confirmed until the 1st of January 2020, so he'll be making his Premier League move by the start of the new year. For £2.5 million, Watford have picked up a bargain, and the centre forward / striker is only 17 years of age, been getting a lot of game time for the Fluminense team over there in Brazil. So he might be a breakout star for the Hornets, or he might flop and just, not achieve his potential, but he'll be one added into FIFA 20 once the January update rolls around. I've given him an 87 potential for now. I feel like the hype is there for him, but it's an 87 for now, and Joao Pedro is definitely a hidden gem wonder kid to look out for. Not too many people are talking about him right now, so make sure you get the scoop before he becomes mainstream, and keep your eye on him over there in the Brazilian league. So the last video was filled with them, but on this list, he's the first Dutch wonder kid we're going to cover, and the only Dutch wonder kid we're going to cover on this list, and he's going to be DILLON HUGEWERF. I know I've butchered that name, but he has moved recently from the Ajax Youth Academy over to Manchester United, similar to Hannibal Mejbri. He's now currently playing for the under-18s Manchester United squad, moving over from the Ajax under-17 squad. He can play as a centre forward on the left hand and the right hand side. He's only 16 years of age, so he will definitely be in FIFA 20 career mode, either at the start or in a later on squad update throughout the year. Another highly requested wonder kid you guys have wanted me to cover, and could really tear it up and develop well in the under-18s Premier League. For now, I've awarded him with an 85 potential. There's a lot of exciting youth talents there at United, so he's gonna be facing a lot of stiff competition, but sometimes the competition is good for player growth and development. The Dutchman DILLON HUGEWERF is definitely one to watch, and is definitely one to keep a keen eye on in FIFA 20 career mode. So we move on to the final wonder kid you guys should be looking forward to signing in FIFA 20 career mode. Number 10, it is going to be ADIL AOUCHICHE. I am 1000% sure I've absolutely butchered that name. Let me know down in the comments how to pronounce that one. The French wonder kid is 17 years of age, recently has come off the back of being the top goal scorer in the under-17 Euros. Despite France not winning it, he scored about 5 goals in one game, and that boosted him up the charts. Despite being a central midfielder, he somehow scored 5 goals in a game. Don't ask me, but he looks like he's a really young, talented prospect. A few of you guys have been saying his name in the comments too. Currently at PSG, and will definitely be in FIFA 20. Despite him not being in FIFA 19, there have been a plethora of breakout stars from the U17 and U19 Euros this summer, and ADIL is definitely one of them from the U17 Euros that not too many people have been talking about. However, has made quite a name for himself over there in France. Like I said, it's another highly touted French wonder kid, and could definitely be looking at an 86 potential in FIFA 20 career mode, and maybe even get a few potential boosts in the future. Can play at central midfield, CDM, so he's a nice regista, he's a nice anchor in the midfield, let's just say. I'm very keen to see how he'll stack up in FIFA 20 career mode, and see if EA rate him as highly as us wonder kid and career mode fans do. It'll be a very interesting year for wonder kids, French wonder kids, and just wonder kids in general. So guys, that is going to be the list of the top 10 wonder kids you should be looking forward to signing in FIFA 20 career mode, the part 2 to the first video we did last week. 10 more brilliant wonder kids that will be added into FIFA 20 will be making their debut in career mode. I'm sure will be very popular youth talent. 20 career mode is going to be such a damn good year for wonder kids, and I cannot wait to get my hands on the game. It is going to be a special year for youth talent, and I'm sure we're going to get even more added into the game that we aren't even aware of yet throughout the FIFA 20 game cycle. So I'm keen for all the squad updates coming throughout the year too. If you guys are as pumped for FIFA 20 as I am, make sure to slap the like button down below. If you did go ahead and enjoy the video, make sure to smash subscribe down below. We are so close to 25,000 subscribers before FIFA 20. Hit that notification bell so you stay notified and you never miss out on a video when it gets uploaded to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description. I've been BCHD. Hopefully you did enjoy. Have a nice day, and I'll see you on the very next video.